Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Tech Mac. Today I'm gonna review MacBook Pro M4 chip series. But before we start our first video on this channel, let me introduce a little bit about this channel. We know that there is a lot of content out there regarding all these different tech advancements and stuff like that. But I still feel like not a lot of people can connect to it because it is very stream focused for artists. And I want to create content that normal people can watch and connect with and make decisions on buying new gadgets, new tech arrivals. It may be a car, it may be a computer, it may be a tablet, it may be a phone. So whatever it is that you want to check out, that you don't find the right connection with, or you don't find the right content for, just let me know in the comment sections, and I'll definitely make sure to cover that part. For example, a lot of times we see that this iPad M4 series or MacBooks are very focused to software engineers, sound engineers, or content creators, right? But what about the normal people, other people who are not in the content creating or any artistic field, right? So what it looks like to own a particular piece of tech, gadget, or anything else. It can be anything, it don't have to be like just any tech or gadgets, right? So that is what my channel will majorly be focusing on, and that's what I'm doing here. So let's go ahead and start reviewing our first product, that is MacBook Pro M4 chip series, starting from MacBook M4 14-inch all the way to 16-inch MacBook M4 Pro, M4 Max chip with around 128 gigs of memory and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go into a lot of details about the Geekbench scores and what it is like to compare one software to another and stuff like that. No, I have owned this particular laptop that I have, and I'll disclose like what is the configuration that I have. But that will be another part of the video. Please continue watching to get to that part. What I'll be doing is just go over what my experience was with this beast of a machine, what MacBooks I have owned previously, what it has been like using this MacBook day in, day out as an engineer for a lot of different purposes. I'm not a content creator, at least so far I was not, right? I do a lot of different stuff like stock market and coding. Of course, I do coding as an engineer, try to like create new stuff, apps, develop, and all that things. But I think that is enough content out there for that. So we'll focus on like what else does it adds to the life. What is the reliability look like? What is the long term commitment look like with this type of machines is basically what I'm gonna cover. All right, let's start. All right, let's start. To begin with, let's look at the purchasing experience and look at what are the options that we get. I won't be covering a lot about chipsets like starting from M4, M4 Pro, M4 Max. All I'll be doing is just going through the purchasing experience, and just go over the pricing first of all, and then I'll go over what I have purchased, and then we'll cover what are the spec changes and updates in this particular variant, and then we'll just talk a lot about what I use this machine for, and how it is a reliable purchase for someone who wants the best thing in the market, but cannot actually justify the power, the money, and the use case, right? Like, but still want to own the best thing. So what it's like, what can you get out of it, and should you actually do it or not? Let's go. So when you go to apple.com and go to this Mac screen, first thing you'll see is like M4 series starting with the minimum power, that is 10 core CPU, 10 core GPU. And when I say minimum, it is just minimum for the Mac. It is amazing, and I think like most of us are just good for this particular variant. So it starts from 512 GB standard, and going up to 1 TB, 2 TB, whatever options we will see further. But that is pretty much like the only change that you will see here, other than the unified memory change. So 16 GB unified memory for 512 GB, again 16 GB for 1 TB, and then like 24 GB for 1 TB. So I think for 512 GB you can only buy 16 gigs of unified memory for base MacBook 14 inch. Also, yeah, if you are a student, please make sure that you take advantage of education savings, and I'll show you how you can get that. Then we have here MacBook Pros with 12 core CPU, 16 core GPU, 24 GB unified memory, 512 GB SSD storage. Next, again, same M4 Pro, 14 core CPU, 20 core GPU, 24 GB unified memory, 1 TB SSD. Of course, you can extend it. And then the beast is here, that is 14 core CPU, 32 core GPU, 36 GB unified memory, 1 TB SSD storage. Now everything, all these variants are for 14 inch. If we switch to 16 inch for M4 Pro, it will start at a different price. Again, 14 core CPU, 20 core GPU. But one thing that actually is different here is this 16 inch variant gets a 16 core CPU at its top spec and 40 core GPU. So I think this is the one I want to go with because it is the best of the best. Why not? All right. So here we get a lot of options. Now, because I have my educational discount added, it is showing a little bit dialed down prices. I'm not sure why it is giving me those rates. I can switch in between before, but probably because it's logged into my account, and that's how it works. So I'm opting for standard display. I don't need nanostructure display because I'm not an artist. I don't go out and try to work in the sunlight or extremely bright light areas and stuff like that. I don't have a YouTube studio of my own where I may find it difficult with the reflections on the screen. I actually prefer the glass like clear screen over the matte. However, this nano texture display is amazing. I have checked it in the stores, and trust me, like if you are buying this, you are not wasting your money. It is worth adding if that is something that you like to use. Like a lot of time we have preferences, and I personally like glass screen. A lot of my colleagues or friends I know, they prefer matte screen. So it's your choice, but it will take $135 from a student's pocket, and for actually regular buyers it is $150. Going to memory, we can extend it up to 128 GB unified memory. Remember that if you are buying with 48 GB, you can just pick it up from the stores because that is what the default memory setting is. If you want to extend, you might have to wait for your PC to be get ready and shipped to you or to a store of your choice. And the reason behind that is they literally just open the back of your MacBook, solder the added memory to it, and that's how they do it. So that's why it will take some time. However, these memory options are like pretty expensive. 64 gigs is $200, and because it is a student version, again, that is apply education Apple is applied, so it is showing 180, but otherwise it is costlier. That is $200, $20 difference. Here with 128 GB of unified memory, you are paying $1,000 if I'm not wrong. Correct me in the comments if it is more, but that's what I remember. But still it is expensive. Like, if I think one should invest in this type of features only and only if you have like a very specific use case, even for like a normal person who wants the best of the best. Trust me, like, this is there is no use. I have made a mistake before, and I'll talk about it. Coming to the storage, so 1 TB SSD storage, 2 TB at 360 for students. I haven't actually ever bought extra storage on here because it is just crazy expensive, and there are a lot of cheaper options out there, especially when now we are getting Thunderbolt 5 USB-C ports on this MacBook M4 series. So I don't think like it was worth the money. You can always use an external storage and save some bucks here and there. So overall it falls at 3834, but actually if you're not a student it will go around 4100, 59 or 99. That's what the price is for this beast. However, like, there are a lot of different options that we just looked at, and I think most of the people will go for either MacBook M4 or M4 Pro, because that gives you like almost everything that you need for a MacBook. M4 Max is really something if you're looking forward to like try a side hustle, try content creating, try something artistic, or you have like very heavy coding. And when I talk about coding, not just the regular Python code or JavaScripts, I'm talking about app development. I am talking about LLMs, or I'd say AI training, machine learning, and stuff like that. That takes a lot of RAM. When those codes starts processing, it takes like almost a night to process the entire thing. So I think those are the particular use cases when one should invest in such a high end. Of course, like I was being the advocate of buying the best and great out there, but I think like MacBook 16-inch with M4 Pro or M4 Max base without any changes is still the top spec, I would say, because there is no difference when you increase the RAM or the storage. It is just like giving you a broader bandwidth of a specific dedicated RAM heavy tasks. So I think like this is pretty good. All right, so that's what the buying experience or ordering experience looks like for a MacBook. Now let's see what I have ordered, and let me add some drama to it and see a little unboxing video of the Mac that I received, and I'll see you after that video. Here we go. All right. So I hope you like the video. I know like it is a little dramatic. Maybe a little bit over dramatic as well. But forgive me. This is the first video, and I'm trying to give everything that I know about the Resolve. And yeah, I'm using DaVinci Resolve. Amazing software. Made some efforts to learn how to edit stuff on there. So please check it out. It has great features on the free version itself, and then if you get comfortable with it, it provides a wide range of different options. And at the same time, there are a lot of content creators that gives you a lot of different free plugins for this the Vinci Resolve. And I'll definitely make sure that I cover or I make a video for the beginners on how to do stuff, um, basically based on my experience, because I'm also a beginner. But let's look at what the MacBook looks like and what I think about it. So honestly, like this is what my screen looks like. As you can see, there are like a lot of different videos and photos on the home screen. um, I have a lot of different softwares that I have on for my coding or photo editing, video editing, a little bit of Xcode for app development. I do Geekbench course as well sometimes, but I think I'll keep it for the later part, because there are a lot of different Geekbench course out there. So I won't dive deeper into that one, right? Most of the time I use this PC for coding and machine learning. I use it quite often for other purposes, like I love the screen with 1000 nits of HDR brightness and 1600 nits of SDR brightness that you get this year, which is amazing. I love the screen aesthetics of this laptop. I love carrying it around. It is a 16-inch version with 48, no, my bad, 64 gigs of unified memory. And I think it is pretty self-explanatory. I'm also on the developer program for Apple, so I get a lot of different updates with Siri. I have never seen so many options in Mac before. I used to own a MacBook Pro M2 Max. I am currently owning two MacBooks. One is M3 Pro, and I switched my M2 Max for basically this M4 Max MacBook Pro. So I have my fair share of experience with MacBooks. I'll talk about the latest iPad M4 as well. I have some experience with that as well. I just owned it since the release, pretty much, and now I have like almost the best lineup of Apple products, like iPhone 15 Pro Max, MacBook Pro M4 Max, iPad Pro M4 with 16 gigs, so 1 TB memory on my iPad. I'll show you a little bit what it looks like. However, the bottom line is why I'm having all this, right? Who am I to own all these? How do I put all this to use? So I'll start very simply that iPad was the first thing that I bought, and it turned out to be a great productivity tool for me. I almost do not go anywhere without my iPad when I'm at work, because it provides so much functionalities. The Apple Pencil Pro and everything is so great. So I'll definitely put something up on this channel, trying to connect that as well with a broader audience that is not coming out of the art industry or stuff like that. However, getting back to our main focus, MacBook M4 Pro, sound is amazing. I won't go into like how many speaker or what speaker, that speaker, and all that stuff about it. All I say is like for the ears of a normal person, it is just amazing. Like I carry this laptop around with me all day long, even when I'm at work, because I can always do so many heavy projects, heavy tasks on this laptop, and it never crashes. almost never. So a lot of time it happens that I run out of RAM, but it is very rare. And that actually sometimes justifies my buy. But otherwise, I just bought it because I wanted to own the best. I have owned M2 Max, so I know what it's like, how reliable it is, and what a great looking machine it is. The cameras are much better. In this you get the center stage functionality. So when we talk about center stage functionality, right, mostly for Zoom meetings or stuff like that, where you really need to be in the center of the screen for the most of the part of these meetings and stuff like that. um, However, moving further, the other use cases, right? So basically I use this machine with 2 TB external hard disk. Now this is a great long term commitment, for the only reason that it comes with a great battery life. First of all, it comes with Thunderbolt 5 USB-C ports, which is more than any of us needs for now. And that is because there are not a lot of cheap tech or affordable hard drive that actually writes or reads the data at compatible with or as fast as Thunderbolt 5 can. So again, I won't go into the numbers and stuff like that. That won't be like necessary for the audience that I'm trying to address. So anyone who is out there who always like keeps on scrolling on their screens and try to look at the machine that is available for sale, then can't decide the where to stop and the price ladder. And Apple is really creative. They really put a strategic price ladder where you spend a very significant sum of money for a particular machine, and then you feel like, okay, it is just a step away from the next best thing, and then you go to that next best thing, and it is just a step away. So how do you make decision? Very honestly, don't look into how you are utilizing your machine if you're not from a very significant work stream that that takes into consideration what type of hardware you have, right? Just look at what your pockets suggest you, and buy one of these machines. It is a good long-term commitment because of whatever hard drives and tech that will be coming up. I think this laptop is more than capable of handling it, at least for next 5 years, if not more. And other thing is that a lot of times we need the best of the best. I think Macs are in general best of the best. I am using parallelly a MacBook M3 Pro and the M4 Max that is in front of me right now, and I so far haven't seen a lot of difference. Of course, like there are these couple of tasks that really makes sense for having this M4 Max and all the RAM and all the power. But again, when I bought this machine, I never kept that in perspective. All I was thinking was, what if in next 2 years or 3 years there is this RAM heavy or CPU heavy or GPU heavy tech out there that may be critical, that may be needed for some kind of AI task or anything that I need to do, right? I don't want to fall behind where world that is pacing at a much faster rate than previously ever, and I don't want to invest into something that can only help me for so long, right? I wanted a rigid commitment. So right now I'm using it daily for YouTube. I'm using it for my web browsing, and it handles everything like a champ, as it should, based on the, again, the capabilities and price point that we are paying for this type of machine. So all in all I can say is, this is a great looking machine. This is a great commitment. Just make sure that you don't dig yourself into a hole while trying to purchase these machines. These are beautiful machines. Use them responsibly, and of course, if you have money, if you like it, don't go too much deep into what it looks like, to compare the specs, what you need, how much RAM you need. So with that said, I think it is it is right to say that anyone who is willing to invest money in this MacBook going to the top spec, please don't consider all this technical stuff too much unless it is very very relevant to your work stream. I think at the end of the day it only matters that every time you work with it, you open it, you have that sense of satisfaction that this particular machine will last. You are working with something that is the best out there and that is competitive, and yeah, like you just feel better about it. That's what I feel honestly, day in day out. I'm very relieved. I don't care a lot about what are the different tags out there, what are the upgrades with the MacBooks, what are the rumors or updates that is coming through. At least so far I haven't, because basically I was just considering that for myself, and given that I had this reliability point or satisfaction of owning something that feel I know is competitive for at least upcoming few years and will last, that also matters. I don't want to be in a place where I try to save few bucks, but at the same time I always have this concern in the back of my head that did I make the right decision, or while performing a task I don't want to feel like I may have made a mistake while trying to purchase something that that I really wanted. I could have purchased better and secured a better future or a better time of future with that machine, right? So if you are not in any specific tech industry, if you are not in art, if you are a normal person who does their business or job regularly, you have your resources allotted by your employer, you have resources allotted by your educator or your business, right? And still you want something for yourself, for your personal life, for your hobbies, for your personal endeavors, for exploring, for learning. This is a great machine, and don't hesitate to invest if you have the money in these machines. I'm pretty sure that you won't regret. At least that's what I think, because I love the aesthetics of this machine. Every time I work on it, I feel amazing. Every time I use it for any video content or sound content, I feel like I am working with the best of the best out there, and that's a great feeling to have for anyone who is willing to dedicate time to learn and develop themselves. So please consider this advice coming after a long term use of various MacBooks in and out. And I think that is something that I haven't heard any other YouTubers say, to be honest. Like, and then I'm not saying that there are not no good YouTubers. They are amazing, and I always watch their videos, try to learn how they get their content and stuff like that. I'm just trying to fill the gap that there is right now between the content and the actual market on the YouTube. So I think that's pretty much it on my end. The views and everything, please enjoy next few clips that have some updates, some information about what the numbers look like. But you can always check like all those other videos for that. This is just a genuine review coming from normal person who do not use these machines to their best every day, but still own something that that costs a lot. But trust me, it's worth it at the end of the day for my use. That's what I feel. I can only speak for myself at this point, but I hope that my advice in this video will help you to make a decision if you're someone who just loves the tech like me. And yeah, please let me know if there is anything else that you think I can create similar type of content, if even this is helpful or not, if I should change something or not. Given this is my first video, I would like a lot of feedback and try to understand and grow this channel in the right direction. based on what my viewers want. So please support the channel, subscribe, comment, and share. All right, so please enjoy next few visuals that I'm gonna share. Of course, one advice that I would give is, if you are really into Apple ecosystem, try using Apple's credit card that lets you purchase these expensive Apple products with installments at zero interest. So basically, I have a very specific separate credit card just for that. And not that I cannot pay it up, but I think like it is good, it looks good on my credit. And I only use it for this purpose, like whenever I need to buy something new. And usually, like before I can even remember, it gets paid off, and my card is just sitting right there for anything I need to buy next. So student education discount and Apple credit card, just for those who are really interested for uh, investing in Apple ecosystem. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Have a good one. Hey, I forgot something. I'll be uploading a review soon for long-term ownership of uh, M4 iPad that I own, and please let me know if there is something very specific that you want me to cover in that video. I'll be looking at the comments, and I'll try to answer all the questions and address all the requests or concerns in that matter for this video. I promise this was the last part of it. Thank you, have a good one, and see you in the next video.